you want another one. But, you know, the reality is this, Erica has only a few airings today. In fact, they are predicting that this will be gone by 11 a.m. I repeat, there is no encore airing at 1 a.m., which is usually a service that we do for our West Coast audience. You know, the thing is, there's a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on this. If you want this, I cannot stress enough, you're gonna see and feel a difference on your skin from the very first use. And Erica, I think that's a fair assessment because, you know, when you work with your clients and you live in the world of beauty, there are a lot of different ways to clean your skin out there. And the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter if you use AHAs or retinols or vitamin C, whatever your skincare product is, the secret and the foundation to good skin is clean skin. And there's no better way to do it.
There's no better way to do it. You have to first properly prep the skin if you want all the stuff you're doing afterward to work better for you. And what better way than sonic cleansing technology? There's a reason why this is a dermatologist approved device. There's a reason why the top authorities in beauty, like the editors at Allure, Elle Magazine, In Touch, Vogue, why everybody is raving about this. You know, there's a reason why it's got a 4.8 star rating on the HSN website and it's a customer pick. It's because it works. And that's really it.
And you know what? Go to the Michael Todd website, go to Ulta, go to Bed Bath & Beyond. You're spending twice the price. You are spending twice the price for the exact machine, and you're not getting the case. So I'm just gonna show you sellout colors real quick, and then I'm gonna have Erica do some more demonstrations. But I just noticed on my Pearl White, which I'm in love with, we have 600 and 600 only. So if you want the Pearl White, gals and guys, there are 600 and 600 only. If you want our beautiful Pretty in Pink, there are only 600. If you want our electric blue, they're the final 400. If you want our Picciatini, you're
having so much fun with that one.
Oh, I love it. There are 150 only of the Picciatini. And then the English Garden is actually proving to be one of our most popular, but on our Hawaiian Bliss, this is so pretty. There are fewer than 1,000 on that Hawaiian Bliss as well. So anyway you stack it, I think Purple Majesty is almost gone too, if I believe. The purple at this point, there are fewer than 1,000. So just kind of FYI there. So the thing is, Erica, I think what I love most about this is, not only is it gonna get my skin clean the way I need it to be, it's a whole lot easier than me. Because, you know, the truth is, I've got, you know, pretty severe arthritis in my hands. I can't do the job that this is going to do on my skin.
So true, Shannon. And I really want to show you, because none of us are exempt from washing the day off our face. So I've got 3 makeups on my skin here. But this is going to represent, if you don't wear makeup, this is going to be your SPF. If you do wear makeup, maybe a foundation, maybe this is a skin color SPF. But guess what happens? When I'm washing at my sink, I'm adding that water to my sink, I'm adding a little bit of that cleanser, and I'm gonna start working on that product. Now I can kind of see what's going on here because I've chosen really brightly colored shades for the purpose of this demo. But I'm cleansing my skin and I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. If I was at my sink at home alone, I would think that makeup's gone, wouldn't you? Now, this is what's left behind. I want you to see where this comes in. This is why we all need to be cleansing with sonic technology. I'm gonna go ahead and dip in the water. I'm gonna turn on my sonic technology. It's waterproof, so you can take it right in the bath or shower with you. Watch how quickly this happens. 1, 2, 3. Look, Shannon, you saw me working at that.
Come on. I'm telling you what, though, the amount of makeup that you had on your hand, that would take me a good 15, 20 minutes to try, and I still would be living behind. And that's kind of what this picture speaks to, too,
exactly.
Right?
So you just saw me do it live, but at Michael Todd, you know, we don't put anything out there unless we can prove it. So we took a model, we applied fluorescent makeup to both sides of her forehead, and we put her under a black light, okay?
Yeah.
Then, that's what you're looking at the top of your screen. Then at the bottom of your screen, where you see a little bit of that residual yellow makeup that you can see because of the black light, that's after she's washed with 10 seconds and a cleanser in her hand, just like you saw me do. The black light doesn't lie. That's what's trapped in our pores. That's what's trapped in our wrinkles. And quite honestly, there's still stuff even trapped on the surface.
Yes, there is. And you know what? Beyond the obvious, the price, the free shipping, the limited quantities, that I think is our English, no, that's our... Is that our, no, which one is that, Allison?
That is our Purple Floral.
Purple Floral, thank you. That is our Purple Floral, which is another one of those that is in very limited supply, and it's our most popular tonight. So beyond the obvious, you go to Ulta, you go to Bed Bath & Beyond, you go to the Michael Todd website, you are spending almost $100. It's $90, $89 if you want to quibble about the dollar, and you are not getting the case. So beyond the obvious fact that it's a lot less than you would spend even at the manufacturer's website, You have exclusive technology, and I don't care whose Sonic cleanser you're buying at any price, and normally they're in the triple digits, and you know that is true. No one else in the world has that antimicrobial technology.
Nobody does, and as an esthetician, I can tell you hands down, that is my most favorite feature about this brush. Because think about it, girls, if we're cleaning with a washcloth or we're cleaning with some spinning brush that doesn't have antimicrobial protection, look at what you're seeing on the screen right now. Okay, all those blue dots, that was your bacteria. With Michael Todd, you're getting a patent-pending antimicrobial brush head that guards against 99% of the bacteria that could form on a brush between use. We're the only ones that bring it to you. Shannon, I mean, we're washing with these brushes every day. They've got dirt, oil, skin cells.
They got stuff.
Are you taking the time to sanitize between use?
No, I mean, and you know the stuff that they're taking off. I mean, that's stuff that you don't want to be depositing back on your skin. So I appreciate science because I used to be a medical reporter in Minneapolis, and we've got like a little still image that really kind of gives us a scientific close-up of what we're talking about with the microbial, right?
I'd love to see that because it's so huge. Otherwise, you're cleansing with a dirty brush. And here it is. This is what it is. The image on your left where you see just a couple little blue dots, that's a 99% reduction in bacteria. That's what you're getting with the Soniclear. That's how you have the confidence of cleaning with a fresh brush every time. The other thing with the blue dots, that's your washcloth.
Oh,
that's every other brush out there that doesn't have antimicrobial protection.
See, it's so funny. I'm so glad you added that because, you know, oh, you're right. That's what's on my washcloth. That's what's on my other brush.
Exactly. And we think we're doing the right thing. We're picking up that brush every single day, and we're doing the right thing. We're prepping our skin with that Sonic technology. But if we don't have the antimicrobial protection, what are we spreading back onto our skin? You know, and you might be thinking, you know, I'm not worried about bacteria. That's not something that's ever affected me. I've never gotten an infection. Well, let me tell you, girlfriend, I hate to break it to you, but bacteria causes micro-inflammation in the skin. And any dermatologist will tell you inflammation is the #1 cause of premature aging.
Exactly.
So even if you don't have a skin condition like breakouts, then you have to be careful about that sort of thing. It affects all of us.
Well, and you know what's so crazy? As I get older, I'm finding that my skin is actually more sensitive than it was when I was younger. I mean, now if I don't get everything off that skin, I'm telling you, it's not a good day the next day because you know, I'll see like a residual effect. So we've got a little still that really kind of summarizes everything, and then of course I will show you the colors that are going to sell out first. You guys are also the only ones that I've heard of doing the 3 speeds and the 3-year warranty. Because no one else. Otherwise, it's like 2 speeds.
Yeah, you're getting 3, so you can totally customize it. So just like you're saying, you know, if our skin changes throughout the year, you need to dial it up. Sometimes you have a low, medium, and high. You know, if your hormones are fluctuating during the month, sometimes you need to dial it down. It lets us customize. You're getting that 2-hour battery life.
So
that's unheard of as well.
You know what, it really is. Because normally you're talking, what, like a few 20 minutes?
20, 40 minutes.
20, 40 minutes, I mean, if you're lucky. So those are hippie chic.
Oh, that's my girl. That's what I've got at home on my counter. Isn't she fly?
She makes me smile. I know, she makes me smile. All right, so here's the thing. We're going to show you the animation again, but no kidding, you're going to have to act pronto because Erica does not have an airing at 1 a.m. We actually expect this to be completely gone by 11 a.m. based on our projections. So Erica, what are we taking a look at here again?
Okay, you're seeing true state-of-the-art Sonic technology. I want you to watch what's going across your screen right now. Those are pores and wrinkles filled with all kinds of debris.
With stuff.
Now, if this was a regular brush, it wouldn't be able to get below the surface of the skin. That's what makes this different from your washcloth. That's what makes this different from your spinning brush. Sonic technology, true state-of-the-art Sonic technology, can dip below the skin surface into the very bottom of the pore, where we need to clean it out most. And it has the ability, because of that broom-like technology, to get into the fine lines and into the wrinkles, remove all that stuff. Now fresh oxygen hits the skin, holy radiance. The increase in radiance is just tremendous. And then to top it off, all those serums and creams that we're spending all that money on, guess what? There's no dead skin blocking it. There's nothing in the pores blocking it from penetrating. Now it's actually able to absorb and work as it's supposed to.
I like that. Would you say holy...
Holy radiance.
Holy radiance, Batman.
I love it.
Too. Hey, my purple girls are up and shopping tonight. My purple Majesty, 800 only. My Peachatini, though, is almost gone, though, right? Final 100 of that Peachatini, and then our purple floral. I'm sorry, well, how many? Okay, basically the final 1,000, a little over 1,000 left. And then English Garden is our second most popular. Love that Hawaiian Bliss. There's that carbon fiber. There's Erica's hippie chic.
Love her.
We love her. The Pretty in Pink too, Allison. I think we have, what, 600 or so? Okay, 600 only on the Pretty in Pink, really kind of a Barbie pink. 500 only on that great pearl white, which it is kind of like a pearlized white. And then our electric blue, I think they're only like 600 as well. So 400 in that electric blue. So remember, if you want the cleanser, if you want the additional brush head, now on the cleanser, we have only 500. On the serum, we have only 500. And on an additional cleansing brush head, because there's, I think, Erica, what did you say? What's the shelf life on the brush head?
6 months.
6 months. So if you want to stock up for a year, more or less, get an extra brush head. But I think we've got fewer than 200 of those. So
wow.
Yeah, so just kind of FYI, if you want to set yourself up with brushes for the rest of the year, there are only like 150 of you who can do that. So check with your service representatives for details. So Erica, we've got about 3 minutes left in the show. I mean, if somebody is channel surfing, what makes you different? Why should I use a sonic cleaner anyway, especially yours? What makes you different?
I love to hear that, Shannon. I mean, number one, I'm going to go to that antimicrobial protection. Okay, we're the only brand bringing you that antimicrobial protection. That's a patented protection that's in these brush bristles. It's guarding your brush from 99% of the bacteria that's going to form on it. This is so huge in the esthetician world. I just thank the gods at Michael Todd that they've actually come up with a technology that is giving us confidence of cleaning with a fresh brush every single time. Antimicrobial brush has shown to reduce the outgrowth of bacteria bristles by 99%.
Wow.
It's almost 100%. On top of that, we're bringing you 3 speed settings so you can fully customize this. And I want you to see how easy this is. I'm just going to turn this on at the bottom. I'm activating it. It's activating low speed, and now I have medium speed, and I have high speed. Okay, when you turn the device off, oh, this is something cool too. Yeah. When I turn the device off and I turn the device back on, it has smart technology, which remembers the speed I like best.
No kidding.
Yeah, so you don't have to think about it too much.
Oh, that's so neat. But you know what's so interesting? You know how I said the brushes move faster than the human eye can perceive?
Yes,
because if I didn't hear it running, you're probably looking at it there like, is that on?
It's not moving.
So what does that tell you? I mean, so this is moving so fast and delivering such a deep clean, but gently, because I have very sensitive skin. The human eye can't even perceive that motion.
It cannot. We actually have an animation we can pull up. We've slowed it down for you. The key here is that you're getting that sonic technology, true state-of-the-art sonic technology. It's going to do 3 things for you. Right. You're seeing right now, you're seeing it get into the pores and wrinkles and clean below the skin surface. That's the key. That's where nothing else you're using can get to. It's going to exfoliate. See how it's knocking off that dead skin cells? That's what's going to give you that instant boost in radiance. Now your serums and creams are going to apply better. Right. They're going to absorb better. And finally, the thing that I love the most, I am obsessed with this, as an anti-aging workhorse. Yes. Okay, this has micro revitalizing sonic technology. It excites the skin on a daily basis. And you heard that beep? Yeah. That's my automatic timer. Oh, yes. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that. So we have this is dermatologist recommended automatic timer so that you don't over cleanse one area. Yeah. Takes all the guesswork out for you, because us girls, we got enough going on. We need to be reminded all the time. Now we don't have to worry about it. So every 20 seconds, it's going to go off. You know, you get this home. That is so smart. I didn't even realize it did that. It does. And when you get this home, what I want you to do is use it for 1 minute for the first week. After your skin acclimates, you can bump it up to 2 minutes, or you can break it up to twice a day, whichever works best for you. Right. But it's so simple. 1 minute is 3 beeps, 20 seconds. So you hear a beep 3 times, you're ready to shut it off, go about your day. I love it. And you know what? Go to Ulta, go to Bed Bath & Beyond, go to the Michael Todd website. $90, guys, $89 if we want to be precise. You do not get the case. So basically, it's a half-off sale. So it's a half-off sale for today and today only. This has been sold out since November. It is almost a universal perfect 5-star customer pick at a 4.8 star rating. So don't let the affordability fool you. You know, beauty editors are sitting up and taking notice to the Michael Todd beauty world. I mean, they're really setting the beauty kingdom on their ear with their innovations.
patented design. No one else has that antimicrobial. And I'll tell you what, Erica, you'll never look at washing your face the same way ever again, because even you'll start to feel and see your products work better too.
Yes, and that's the thing, Shannon. You feel it immediately. You see a result immediately. You don't have to wait weeks. You don't have to wait years. So here's the thing. I've applied a cleanser and I've applied some water, and I'm going to start cleaning just as if I was at my sink. Now I've got brightly colored makeup on for the purpose of this demo, so you can really see what's going on. But this is the same concept with your skin-colored foundations. You know, if this was the color of my skin and I washed this long, I would think that that was gone.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you?
You would. Sure, you would.
Because we're using colored makeup, we can see. That's the same thing with your SPFs. I mean, even if you don't wear makeup or primers.
Oh, for sure.
All that stuff. This is what's left behind after 10 seconds of cleansing with a really good cleanser and my hands.
Yes.
Watch this. This is gonna blow your mind. 1, 2, 3.
That's dynamite.
It's dynamite. That is why every single one of us, we need to be cleansing every single day with Sonic technology.
Absolutely, with no pulling or tugging or like, you know, because that can actually, I've gotten broken capillaries just from being too aggressive on my skin.
Oh, I believe it.
Because I'm very sensitive. Might not seem like it. But Erica, I have to tell you, you're off to a great start for the day. We're so excited that you brought this to us. So I know they'll see a tape of you and I a little bit later in the morning, and then you're back live at
8 a.m.
At 8 a.m.